Cardinal Broadcasting Network brings you this special presentation.
Absolutely. We'll backtrack a little bit because the Lady Cardinals went into that game having lost at Carthage the Saturday before 64-39 to a red-hot Panola team. And that was on the heels of the they had to forfeit 2 games and after the incident at Kilgore. Now, they did beat San Jacinto prior to the Panola game, but it was just a huge win for the Lady Cardinals.
Terrific win, and to go on the road to accomplish that, to kind of send out, hey, we're okay, we're going to be all right.
Yeah,
we haven't lost more than those 2. We're going to move forward.
Well, and you think about how the complexion of the entire conference and league changed in that 2 hours Wednesday night. Because while the Lady Cardinals were down in Lufkin taking care of business, Panola stayed red hot, went to Tyler and defeated Tyler 75-70, and Tyler had a chance to take control of the conference race.
They really did, and now speaking of Tyler, and it all comes back to this one, but we mentioned it last week, Tyler is sitting there getting ready this Wednesday night to host Trinity Valley, and you can see on the standing board right there, it's a tight race.
Well, it is. The Lady Cardinals have a half-game lead over the Apache Ladies of TJC, and then of course San Jacinto there is at 12-5. And the key thing about it is, if you look at today's games, in addition to the game we've got here, which should be a Lady Card to win, quite honestly, you've got TJC going to San Jacinto to play, and San Jacinto defeated the Apache Ladies 73-71 when the game was played over in Tyler last month. So if San Jacinto knocks off TJC today and the Lady Cardinals take care of business, suddenly with 2 games left, the Lady Cardinals have a 1.5 game lead, with one of those games obviously being at Tyler next Wednesday night. So
it's a huge matchup there between 2 and 3. Obviously, Trinity Valley has to take care of things here. And you expect, like you mentioned, everyone feels like this should be a W in the column at the end of the day, but to get to work here in a few moments, and we're just about 6 minutes away from tip.
Yeah, I always say this time of year, style points don't matter. They really don't. You just want to get the wins. But I kind of think today's style points do matter, because the Lady Cardinals went on the road Wednesday, as we mentioned. They got that 37-point win at Angelina, which has always been a tough place for the Lady Cardinals to play. Right. And were very impressive, very dominant. And you got to come here today, and you can't sleepwalk through a win over Coastal Bend, because when you're Trinity Valley and the rest of the league, because you've won 15 straight conference titles, you don't want to put that blood in the water.
Right.
And the loss to Panola put blood in the water.
It did, and so they took a big step last week in sending that message. They need to keep that momentum going today against Coastal Bend.
And elsewhere today, Angelina will be at Blinn. That's an interesting game. Kilgore at Panola. My gosh, Kilgore's got to go over and play the hottest team in the league right now, and that's Panola, because Panola has come through a stretch where they defeated Trinity Valley and Tyler back-to-back, and not many teams have done that in this league in the last 20 years.
That is a very big couple of wins there.
And then you turn your attention to Wednesday. Panola will be at Bossier Parish. And Bossier Parish is playing better this second half of the season, so that's one that Panola cannot sleepwalk through.
Right.
Kilgore will be at Angelina, San Jacinto at Parish, and then the big game that night will be the Lady Cardinals over at TJC.
Terrific basketball all around this conference, night after night.
And now let's pause down before we set up the game any further and let you meet the 2016-17 Lady Cardinal basketball team.
Hi, I'm Angel Johnson. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I play shooting guard.
Hi, my name is Christopher Lyons. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I'm a guard.
What's up, y'all? I'm Ashley Murray, a sophomore forward from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. What's up, everybody? I'm Shaquilla Fowler, sophomore point guard from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
My name is Malaysia McHenry. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, and I play forward.
Hi, my name is Jean-Vier Branch. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I play a guard.
Hi, my name is Monique Mills from Salt Lake City, Utah. I play guard. Hi, my name is Dominique Mills. I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah, and I play guard.
Hi, I'm Jordan Alexander, sophomore forward from Dallas, Texas.
What's up? I'm Rainey Kirkendall from Chicago, Illinois, and I'm a forward.
Hi, I'm Deja Daniel. I'm from Vallejo, California, and I play center.
And there you have the 2016-17 Lady Cardinal basketball team. The Lady Cardinals coming to today's game averaging 74.3 points, giving up 49.2. Coastal Bend comes in averaging 58 points a game and giving up 72.3. Coastal Bend is shooting 32% from the floor, 27% from three-point range, and 63.2 from the free throw line, while the Lady Cardinals are shooting 43% from the floor, 34.1% from three-point range, and 70% from the free throw line. But the interesting thing about it is, Tim, as I was breaking into the numbers for Coastal Bend, they're just shooting 27.1% from three-point range, and yet they're averaging 7 three-pointers a game. And as I look at their numbers, they've got 4 players. These are their totals: 52, 45, 26, and 38.
Wow.
So anything they get from three-point range. Now, it's not a lot, but when they get it, they shoot well from the perimeter.
It's something for the Lady Cardinals to really guard that perimeter and work around the top of that line and keep them at bay.
The Lady Cardinals are led in three-point range by Naomi Davenport, who had 7 in the win over Angelina the other night, and that's the second time this season she's had 7 three-pointers. And ironically, the last time she had 7 was in the 106-63 win over Coastal Bend, when she had 7 in a 29-point performance. But she's got 76 on the season.
And it's something here that when we talk about Naomi Davenport, she had 7, and there's probably folks tuning in that are like, oh, 7 points. That's a low. No, 7 threes.
Yeah.
This isn't the first time she's done it. She's an outstanding shooter.
And let's face it, Naomi was a first-team All-American last year as a freshman. She's got a banner hanging here in the gym with her name on it already, designating her as an All-American. She's the player that needs to put the team on her back and say, let's go.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of role players. You look at the averages, there's a lot of role players for the Lady Cardinals, and they are starting to step forward. The other night against Angelina, Ashley Murray stepped forward with 6 points and 6 rebounds. Doesn't seem like a lot, but that's her role is on the team, is to get 6 and 6.
It is, and you think about that, and the neat thing is she's more than willing, more than capable to say, hey, yeah, climb on my back, let's go. And I think you're right on the money there. Big game today. Just say, let's get this thing going.
You hear the Cardinal Regiment Band performing the fight song, so that means we're about a minute away from the start of the pregame announcement from Harold Jones, the public address announcer here at Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym. You're going to see her today. It's not going to be a heavy crowd here today, I'm pretty sure. I mean, let's face it, Coastal Bend's not going to bring anybody from 8.5, 9 hours away from down in Beeville. It's a chilly afternoon here in Athens, Texas, but it's a beautiful afternoon. Folks have a lot of Saturday running around doing. Kids are involved in things. But the faithful fans will be here, and then, of course, next Saturday we will close out our season of Cardinal Sports Network broadcast. And we will have the doubleheader between the Lady Cardinals and Cardinals versus Kilgore at 2 and 4 p.m. next Saturday. Well, Tim, that'll be sophomore day, which will be a special day, but we'll be looking forward to closing out the regular season.
Should be a great one, and always fun here in the Valley. There's so much energy here in this house, and it's a lot of fun. Glad to be a part of it again this year.
And there's just so much tradition here at Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym, with all the banners designating the championships and the All-Americans, and you just feel the history of this school when you walk into this building. And now we'll turn it over to Harold Jones, a public address announcer here at Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym.
The Coastal Bend Lady Cougars and your Trinity Valley Lady Cards. The National Junior College Athletic Association, Region 14 and TVCC promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Negative comments or actions will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the facility. TVCC thanks you for your cooperation. At this time, would you please stand, and all gentlemen, please remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem by the TVCC Cardinal Regiment.
Now we'll have the introduction of the starting lineups.
And now the starting lineup for the Lady Cougars. From Houston, Texas, number 5, Precious Lopez. From Houston, Texas, number 20, Sonerka White.
White's averaging 8.9 points a game, and she's hit 26
From Katy,
three-pointers.
Texas, number 21, Samantha Atkinson Roach.
Atkinson Roach is averaging 9.5 points a game, and she's got 27
From
three-pointers.
Mont Belleville, Texas, number 33, Christina Kana.
Kana is averaging 11.7 points a game, and she
And
has
from
45
Texas,
three-pointers.
number 35, Marilyn Davis.
Davis is averaging 6.7 points and
Head coach
10.8
of the Lady
rebounds a game.
Cougars, Derek Johnson. Assistant coach, Chris
Tadia
Godfrey.
Norman, number 30 for the Lady Cougars, not in the starting lineup, but she's got 52 three-pointers, and she is the team leader.
And now for the starting lineup for your Lady Cars. A 6-foot sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio, number 5, Naomi Davenport.
Naomi's averaging 16.7 points, 5.0 rebounds, 3.1 steals,
5'5"
and 76
sophomore from
three-pointers.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, number 11, Shaquila Fowler.
Shaki's averaging 9.3 points and averaging 4 assists a game, and she's hit 22
6'1"
three-pointers.
sophomore from Detroit, Michigan, number 15, Malaysia McHenry.
Malaysia's averaging 6.6 points and 5.5 rebounds.
A 5'10" sophomore from Salt Lake City, Utah, number 22, Dominique Mills.
Dominique is averaging 4.4 points, and she also played on the Lady Cardinal
And a
volleyball
6'1"
team this
sophomore
past
from
season.
Chicago, Illinois, number 32, Rainey Kirkendall.
Rainey's averaging 4.1 points a game.
Head coach of your Lady Cars is Joe Ewing.
We're about ready
Assistant
to get
coaches
underway here for
Latoya
this
Howell
Region
and
14
Bianca
contest
McGee.
as the Lady Cardinals try to stay in first place in Region 14 Conference and protect their number 14 national ranking, which obviously is very important when you come down to the fact that there's going to be 8 true at-larges to the national tournament this year, and if by some reason you don't win the regional tournament, you have to rely on one of those, which the Lady Cardinals had to last year. You want to be seeded, Tim, and you want to be ranked.
You definitely do. It all comes into part of the formula and part of this process of giving yourself the best chance at the national.
And there again, that's why it's so important when it's not a lead pipe sense that you may win the regional tournament necessarily this year. Style points do matter a little bit there at this part of the season.
Yeah, and it builds on what they've already been overcoming to get to this point.
McHenry jumping for the Lady Cardinals and is controlled by the Lady Cardinals. Naomi Davenport puts up a 3. Naomi Davenport for 3.
That's the way you start a ball game there. Right on cue after you talked about her in the pregame.
Absolutely, that's her 77 three-pointer on the season. Lady Cardinals D'ing up against the Lady Cougars, who just managed 63 points against the Lady Cardinals in the game down in Beeville. Turnaround jumper's no good, off the board. Rebound controlled by McHenry.
Great defense by Davenport, getting the hand up there.
Fowler on the drive, draws the foul. That's what Shackey is so good at, is she's got that burst speed off the dribble that she can draw the foul.
Yeah, she'll be by you in a skosh before you know it.
Inbound goes to Kirkendall. Davenport deals out to Shaquila. We're going to have a 3-second violation. It'll be the first turnover for the Lady Cardinals. When these two teams played the first time, the halftime score was Lady Cardinals 50 and Coastal Bend 23.
Well, they will keep that pressure on them too, as you see them coming out in that press.
As you mentioned, most of the success that Coastal Bend has had offensively this year has been via three-point range. I mean, they're averaging 58 points a game, and they're averaging 7 3-pointers a game.
Lots of hard lifting today. They're going to have to hit this one, or hit these.
That three-pointer was missed. Rebound is controlled by Davenport. Lady Cardinals on the run. Fowler for three. Shaquila Fowler for three.
Nice execution there. Good awareness on the floor. Getting the ball to her. She pops that three-pointer at 6-0 Trinity Valley. Great job.
Fast start for the Lady Cardinals. 2 for 2 from three-point range. 6-0. You can always tell when the Lady Cardinals get started if they have the defensive game faces on, and so far they do, Tim.
They really do. They're showing a lot of grit.
A three-pointer, how do you do, by number 21, Atkinson Roach. That's her 28th three-pointer on the season.
Nice shot there from Atkinson.
Fowler for three, misses. Rebound controlled by Kirkendall. Man, that was just a prayer that was answered.
Yeah, exactly. Because she did not look like it was a designed play at all there. Oh.
And Lady Cardinals are going to travel as Naomi got caught in no man's land. So a chance for the Lady Cougars to cut into the 6-3 Lady Cardinal lead. Lady Cardinals jumped out to a 6-0 start on back-to-back three-pointers by Davenport and Fowler.
So if they can D up here.
Nice job of getting the ball inside. The block by Davenport is going to go out of bounds off of the Lady Cougars, so the block produces a turnover for the Lady Cardinals.
The thing that you mentioned about Naomi Davenport, that she'll really, carry a team, and it's not just offensively. We've seen the defense, great block there, close out on a three a few moments ago in the first possession of the game, actually, and she does it all.
Fowler with a pull-up jumper, nails it.
Great job from Shaquila Fowler.
5 points now for Shaq.
Love the energy there. The Lady Cards are working the D out here as you hear the cheerleaders leading it.
Atkinson Roach puts up a three, no good. Rebound is controlled by the Lady Cougars. They're not going to be shy about putting up the three-pointers. Atkinson Roach, no good. Rebound is going to go out of bounds as McHenry had great position inside.
Yeah, they did. Both Davenport and McHenry really cleared it out. Good defense down low. Great position.
Kirkendall from the baseline jumper. That's her spot. She's really effective from that spot there. Rainey knocks it down.
That's Rainey's first bucket of the game. She's got 2.
10-3 Lady Cardinals.
But yeah, she has such confidence when she gets that ball on the baseline about that spot. She can knock it down.
Be interesting to watch as Coastal Bend tries to probe the Lady Cardinal defense. Going to have a foul. This is going to go against Rainey. Be her first, team first. First appearance in the game now for Hadiah Norman for Coastal Bend. And I mentioned, Tim, she's got 52 three-pointers. She's the team leader.
Yeah, got to keep a body on her today.
Nice job of maneuvering down low by number 33, Kana.
Kana with a nice touch.
Dominique Mills with a drive, lays it up and in.
Well done, Dominique. Good step and finishing at the basket.
Lady Cardinals shooting at a high percentage right now.
4 Cardinals have already scored in this ball game.
what you like to see. If you look up and down the lineup, the scoring is pretty balanced after you get behind Naomi Davenport, Crystal Alliance, and Shaquila Fowler. Three-pointer on the way, Atkinson Rose, short. Rebound is controlled by Kirkendall. Lady Cardinals on the run.
Setting it up.
Nice inside pass from Mills to McHenry. It's going to be a foul call against the Lady Cougars.
Yeah, she had just a nice entry level right there. Just good hard bounce pass.
And our first substitutions now for the Lady Cardinals checking in are going to be number 24, Jordan Alexander, and number 1, Crystal Lyons. McHenry's free throw attempt is good. Her first point of the game.
Crystal and Jordan, both out of Dallas, Skyline High School.
Jordan comes in averaging 7.4 points a game, and Crystal comes in averaging 11.9 points a game. Second free throw attempt is no good. Rebound controlled by the Lady Cougars. Norman. Three-pointer on the way out front. No good. Rebound is controlled by Davenport. Naomi on the run. Pushing the ball. Dishes it out to Jordan. Great move by Jordan along the baseline. She got fouled in the process by Norman.
A good quick fake and then a drive.
And Ashley Murray's coming in. Ashley, like I said, I think in a lot of ways holds the key to the Lady Cardinals' success the rest of the way, because I think she needs to be one of those players that gives you 6 and 6, at least 6 and 6 every game. And if she comes in, gives you at least 6 and 6, and anything over that's a bonus, I think you're very solid with Ashley Norman at a 6-6 level.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I think she's very much so some of the glue needed in this run now.
Rainey Kirkendall with a tough shot from underneath, gets the rebound in the putback, can't get it to fall. Ashley Murray battling for the rebound. It goes to Jordan Alexander.
Boy, they had a couple of close shots.
Rainey with a jumper from the free throw line.
Puts that one through.
Got some great looks and then put up a shot from the free throw line and knocked it down.
Yeah, she said, give me that ball, let me put the rock in the hole. Good job for her not to give up on it.
15-5 Lady Cardinals. Lady Cardinals up on their toes defensively. Like seeing that on their behalf. Going to have a foul on the drive. Foul's going to go against Crystal Lyons.
So with 4:13 to go, good start here. Got the 10-point lead. Want to finish this quarter out very strong.
Going to have our media timeout at the 4:13 mark with the Lady Cardinals up 15-5. Well, Tim, what are your thoughts on what you've seen so far?
Good ball distribution early. You're talking about Davenport getting her points, and they are spreading the ball around. And the defense has been good. They're working around that perimeter, putting a hand in the face, good closeouts, good awareness on the floor.
I agree. As you see members of the Cardettes out on the floor performing, we'll let you enjoy this. Again, be reminded both the Cardinals and Lady Cardinals. The Cardinals today are off, by the way. This is their open date. The Cardinals and Lady Cardinals will be on the road Wednesday going to Tyler for games at 5:30 and 7:30 p.m. and will be at home here to close out the regular season next Saturday at 2 and 4 p.m. against Kilgore in games we will have for you here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
I saw a couple of the men making their way in during the ball game a while ago. I think it was Hiram Edwards and Ryan Preston. I'm not sure where they ended up, but they were here to cheer on the Lady Cards.
I visited with Guy Furr, the Cardinal coach, and he was on his way to Corsicana to watch the Tyler Kilgore game as Crystal Lyons comes away with a steal. Going to take it the distance, lay it up, and lay it in.
Crystal Lyons getting the drive basket and the extra free throw coming here.
There again, that's patented Lady Cardinal basketball right there. Defensive created points.
Yeah, big things there. They continue to pound that rock.
Crystal goes to the line to try to complete the and one. And she does.
Gets it done. Comes Mills into the ball game.
Monique Mills, the twin sister of Dominic Mills, now on the floor. She has really raised her game since she's gotten healthy here the last half of the second half of the season, and has been a heavy contributor for the Lady Cardinals.
She really has, and has been getting stronger every ball game. Just see her coming into her own.
It's really hard when you come in and you're battling an injury from the start.
Yeah, and she's overcoming it. You know, that's a real sign of her not only physical ability but mental toughness as well.
Jumper on the way, no good. Rebound controlled by Mills. Now Mills on the run. Gives it up to Lyons. Lyons gives it up to Murray. Murray puts up the shot. Can't get it to fall.
Hustling back, getting there defensively.
18-5 Lady Cardinals. Still 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Three-pointer on the way, no good.
Boy, you told us they weren't shy about launching the three. That one was way beyond the arc.
And you feel like that'll be their best option today.
Yeah.
Davenport gives it up to Mills. Three-pointer rattles in and out.
That one was trying to go down.
That's a good-looking shot.
Yeah.
Did everything but go in.
She's going to get a few more looks at that, I think. The way they're attacking the basket, that kick out is definitely there.
Another steal. That was created by Crystal Lyons. Davenport will get credit for it. Davenport for three. No good. Ashley Murray with the rebound and the putback.
Well, she got one of each there. You talk about the 6 and 6.
That's absolutely what they've got to have from Ashley Murray. She's got to be that presence inside.
Got the board, got the bucket. Love that.
Great job of the Lady Cardinal defense of collapsing on the drive that time. Three of them collapsed on the drive.
I think Murray gets credit for the block there.
Mills from Lyons.
Loving that. Pushing the pace, getting the
great teamwork out there, Tim.
Getting that pace where you want it for Cardinal basketball. Really extend this thing now up to 17 with 2 to go in the first quarter.
22-5. You know that Coastal Bend is going to be looking to take the three if they get a chance. 10 on the shot clock. Three-pointer on the way. Got it. She can shoot that. That's her 29th now on the season, Atkinson Road. She's averaging 9.5 points a game.
She's got 2 here in the first quarter of play. Her 6th point.
Double dribble is going to be called against Mills. That's going to be the third turnover against the Lady Cardinals, as Shaquila Fowler and Malaysia McHenry are going to check back into the contest for Crystal Lyons and Naomi Davenport.
Like the opportunity to get Davenport a little breather here with that minute 26, then we'll get the period break and a chance to buy her a little more time.
Absolutely.
Make them work defensively for sure.
Lady Cardinals got a D up along the perimeter. Not go to sleep inside. Great job there by Murray of making her change her shot.
Got straight up there, gave her a big presence and made her go over the top. Couldn't hit it.
Fowler to Alexander. Jordan dishes out to McHenry. McHenry with a jumper. Can't get it to fall. Rebound's going to be controlled by the Lady Cougars. The young lady falls down, is injured, and there's going to be a timeout called.
Oh, knee. She's reaching for that left knee immediately.
She's in immediate pain. She's grabbing behind her left knee.
Wow, that was an awkward fall there as she went down. With 54 seconds to go here in this first quarter of play.
Going to be an injury timeout, obviously. Well, that's near the spot we saw that Angelina player go down earlier this season, if you remember, Tim.
Yeah, it was about the same point. I think it was in the second quarter, the same spot. So with the trainers looking at her, they'll try and get her some relief from that pain area. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's 22-8, and boy, there's just insult to an injury there, as they've had a tough go this year, that Coastal team.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
Now
I'm gonna really challenge the outstanding cameraman that we have here on the Cardinal Sports Network. There are 2 birds flying around in Cardinal Gym today, and I don't know if those guys can capture it, but it's pretty cool to see these birds flying around.
Are they Cardinals? That's the question. I thought that it would probably.
That would have been neat. There he goes. Ellery Watson he's on the job. He's got it.
Ellery is on it. Ellery is on it.
So if you see a bird on your screen today, folks, that's planned. Okay.
Yeah. Well, when I saw the bird, I thought for a second it was one of the eagles from the during the national anthem. You'll see that at football games sometimes. And there it is. Great job.
Great job. That's an Ellery got that, I think. I'm not bringing it up. He's got a little tint of red, it looks like, on him there, a little shade of red.
Well, that's just on the monitor that you use the marker on.
Use your imagination. Hey, folks, it's a 22-8 game in the first quarter.
Oh, that's something. So here's the challenge, though, now for Coach G is keeping that focus, right, that perspective.
Absolutely.
For the next 54 seconds, they'd love to finish this quarter out strong, build on that, and kind of start with that same intensity going to the second.
Right, and that's like we said, you don't want to have an ugly win today. You want to have something where that you can hang your hat on going into the Tyler game.
I was going to say with that Tyler group right on top here is, I think we got the bird.
We've got him cornered. We do have the bird cornered as we return to play.
22-8 here in the opening quarter.
Great pressure defense by the Lady Cardinals and forced the turnover.
Great job.
And credit Monique Mills there. She was all over the floor and did a great job there. So that turnover ought to go to Monique Mills for us there.
Monique, great effort there. Now get a chance for a three.
Mills for three, in and out, rattles in and out. I wanted that one to go down for her.
She's had a couple of those rattle out on her, and it's unfortunate. Looks like her shot's spot on.
Less than 30 seconds left now in the first quarter. Shot clock at 15. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound's going to go out of bounds and will go to the Lady Cardinals, and they can play for the last shot.
Coach, hands wide out by his side, like, what are we doing? And she just had to look down. Wasn't really happy with that at all. But like you said, sometimes you feel like, man, I got no one draped all over me. I can hit this shot.
Jordan Alexander for three. Can't get it to fall. Rebound is going to go to McHenry, but she doesn't get the shot off in time. And that's going to end the first quarter with the Lady Cardinals leading by a count of 22-8. So a good first quarter, 20-point quarter is a good quarter on any, and you hold somebody to 8, you've done an outstanding job defensively.
Terrific effort there, and I'm about to see coming into the ball game on the next start of the second, it'll be Daniel getting a chance to play Deja.
Deja Daniel, a freshman out of Harker Heights High School in Killeen, Texas, 6'2", is averaging just 2.1 points a game, but her minutes have picked up now the last half of the season, and she's another one of those like Ashley Murray. And if you can get maybe a 4-4 from Deja or a 3-3 from Deja to go with Ashley Murray 6'6", now suddenly you're creating some significant points and minutes.
Yeah, and there's all kind of ways to do it. And Coach Ewing in that huddle over there, he's a good master at thinking, okay, we're going to be replacing some minutes here and there, and I always compare him to just a good chef. In the grand scheme of the meal here, we got to have a little this, a little that. Here's the entree, here's the main course. And, they're right here in it. And if they can find their way, get ready for the regional tournament, they're going to be a force down the stretch.
There's no doubt your points are going to come from Davenport, Lyons, and Fowler. Those are your big three.
Right.
But it's what you do with those other 9 players is what is going to determine your success down the stretch.
Because most teams that you'll see at the national tournament or even the regional tournament, they're going to try and take away 1 or 2 of those. And if they can slow that down, you got to have that someone standing in the gap, bridging the gap, so to speak.
If you're the Lady Cardinals, now you want to come out here in the second quarter with great energy and get off to a fast start and not let Coastal Bend think they're going to hang around with you.
Absolutely.
Possession will go with the Lady Cougars to start the second quarter.
Like the energy right now, just coming out of the break, they are on their toes.
Got to deny the 3-point shot. Looked like they had turned a player loose on the backside, but a great job of recapturing the moment. Jordan Alexander pulls up for the jumper, knocks it down.
Nice touch from Jordan Alexander.
Lady Cardinals now have 9 players that have scored in this game.
That's called
early in this game too.
Yeah, distributing the ball around and that time just working down the floor for a good shot. Just pulls up with a lot of confidence when she let it go.
Well, you can see the Lady Cardinals know the scouting report about Coastal Bend's three-point shooting prowess.
Yeah, there was a lot of contact there. Jordan took one, I think, right in the face.
Malaysia tried to get a handle on it, but it was knocked out of bounds, and they said it last went off of Malaysia, so the ball will stay with the Lady Cougars.
So good start, though, to get this quarter underway. 24-8, chance to keep the pressure on Coastal Bend here with 8:59 to go.
And I know how Coach Gerald Ewing thinks. He wants a strong defensive performance. He wants to look up there at halftime and Coastal Bend, you know, maybe less than 20 points or whatever it is, 22 points, something like that.
Absolutely. And right on cue, they bring out that pressure.
Little short jumper's no good. Rebound controlled by McHenry.
As soon as I said that, they get immediate entry to the lanes.
Shack goes the distance, lays it up. It's going to be fouled. This foul is going to go against number 21, Atkinson Roach. That's going to be her second, team first of the quarter. White checking into the contest, number 20 for the Lady Cougars. Have an offensive foul against Deja Daniel inside.
Those moving screens down low.
Be the fourth turnover for the Lady Cardinals.
So Coastal, if they're going to, like you said, have any mindset to stay in this thing, they need a big push here in this second quarter and just go into half with some upside.
Well, we said they averaged 7 3-pointers a game, and they've got 2 in this one so far, I think. Nice little shot from White.
Yeah, Sonerka White out of Houston hits that one.
Shacky dishes it off to Deja Daniel, and Deja misses the shot, and the rebound goes out of bounds off Malaysia. Dadgummit.
Shacky's got to be saying, come on now, that was just, and I think that's what happened. She was just, she knew that the needle had been threaded, and she got a little too excited. Great pass from Shaquille.
It was a great pass by Shacky. Chance for the Lady Cougars to get back-to-back buckets for the first time in the game. 3-pointer on the way, got it.
Back-to-back, too. White coming through.
11-point game. Jordan Alexander for 3. That would have been a great assist from Monique Mills. Chance for Lady Cougars. Can't get the layup to fall. Rebound fought for. I think the foul's going to go against.
That's going to be on Lady Cards again.
Deja Daniel.
Daniel's picking them up in bunches. That's her second foul.
And I think she's probably going to go to the bench as Rainey Kirkendall is going to come in.
So 7:30 to go. We get a break in the action here. It's just an 11-point game with Coastal Bend with a basketball chance to cut into that a little bit more.
Well, and this is what we talked about, Tim. You want to be impressive today.
Right.
You're at home. You're coming off that impressive road win. You got people's attention again, and you don't want them to look up when the final scores are posted, and you posted a 76-60 win over a Coastal Bend team that you defeated on their floor back a month and a half ago, 50-23.
Right, and you know they're 10 points away from that total of 23 right now. They're really on pace to have a pretty nice output of points.
I meant to mention they beat them 106-63. That 50-23 was the halftime.
Oh, the halftime.
Score.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they can get it going. It's very difficult to keep that energy going sometimes, but I think you're in a place, and normally style points aren't really that important, but in this year, in this situation, in this time, I think you gotta look sharp and be crisp.
Yeah, with everything that's transpired this season, I think that you really have to. I mean, you had the 2 games that you had to forfeit, yes, and I think if those were just there by themselves, that'd be one thing. But with the bad performance you had over at Carthage and you lost 64-39, I think that kind of changed some of the complexion of the way the season needs to end for you.
Exactly. Back to action here with the Cards up 11.
Chance for the Lady Cougars to get within single digits for the first time in a while. Three-pointer on the way. Doesn't get this one to go. Rainey Kirkendall controls the rebound, and the Lady Cardinals go on the attack.
Yeah, White had back-to-back buckets there. She was about to have her third, looked like for a second there.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Naomi Davenport get back into the game here pretty quick. Of course, I know what Gerald's doing. He's trying to give some folks some minutes here to see how they respond in situations.
Right, give them as many looks, game time looks as possible. Getting ready, seasoned up.
Shackey with the pull-up jumper. Can't get it to fall. Rebound goes to White. White's done a great job since coming into the game.
Yeah, she has. She's been a difference maker. Naomi's about to come on at the next stoppage.
Yeah, no surprise there. Blocked by Jordan Alexander.
Great job from Alexander. Good extension. Got the hand on it. I think got it with the left hand. Slapped it away.
Shackey with the pull-up. Can't get it to fall. Mills with the rebound and the putback, and she's going to be fouled.
So she'll go to the free throw line here.
So it's not real pretty just right now.
They're having their battles.
Mills is going to go to the free throw line. She's got 2 points in the game. She's gotten extended playing time here in this second quarter. Free throw is no good.
That one's rattles off. So here comes Davenport. She'll come on for Alexander. Jordan had some nice minutes that time. She'll
leaves the game with 2 points. Monique needs to get this free throw to fall, and she does.
So here comes Angel Johnson on for Mills.
Her first appearance in the game. She can be a real big banger inside for the Lady Cardinals as well. Does a great job of getting rebounds. She's always got a body on you.
She will really run the court well too. Keeps a good eye on.
White dishes it off. Nice job by White of finding Davis underneath. Lady Cardinal defense a little slow that time.
Just a hesitation there, and that's all it takes.
Kirkendall from the baseline jumper. Can't get this one to fall. Nobody there for the rebound.
Chance to pull within side of 10 points or more. Surprised White didn't pull the trigger on that one a few moments ago. She's had some success, but I think Davenport right in front of her that had a little something to do with that.
Yeah. Lady Cougars being very methodical.
5 on the clock.
Davenport with the block of Davis. The shot clock went off and everybody kind of stopped thinking there'd been a foul call.
Davenport, a beast down there.
Davenport for three. Naomi Davenport for three.
Got her right back in the game, and it just a lot changed when number 5 comes on the floor.
Steal by Johnson. She dished it off to Fowler. Fowler with the shot. Can't get the ball. Davenport's there for the rebound. Controlled by Johnson. McHenry for three. Malaysia McHenry for three.
Nicely done. Man, I'll tell you.
Just like that.
Yeah, big burst. It's up to a 16-point lead.
Angel Johnson with the steal that created that situation.
That's the depth of this team, though. I mean, you get Angel getting her moments in, and she wants to make something happen in her time.
Malaysia got a block, but she also got her with the body there, so she's going to be called for the foul. I think Ashley Murray's going to check back into the game.
Yeah, Murray's coming on. Looks like Crystal Lyons will get in a moment as well.
You watch the Lady Cardinals, and you see them do, and you don't see it because we see them play so much, Tim, but we see them do the little things out there, and in the end, that's what kind of separates you some from the other teams.
Yeah, and I wanted to talk about one of those moments a few moments ago. It was number 32, Rainey Kirkendall. Perfect timing. She attacks the high post. There's the screen going right by. It's those things like that that are done in sync that are really so tough to defend.
Davenport across court to Johnson, back out to Lyons, over to Johnson, down low to Rainey. Rainey to Naomi. Naomi Davenport for three. No, can't get this one to fall. Ashley Murray with the rebound, tries to go back up with a shot and draws the foul. And we're seeing an Ashley Murray that we haven't seen at some points in this season play with a lot of confidence and aggressiveness today.
Well, not only did she go up with a shot, but she took a couple of Coastal Bend players with her, just lifted them right off the floor. Great presence down there.
Great to see from Ashley Murray.
Mm-hmm.
And she gets the free throw a little hard there. Get this one to fall. You just see just a different body language about Ashley Murray that I noticed maybe 2-3 weeks ago.
She's starting to really step up and find her place. So with 4:03 to go, love to see the Lady Cards put on a real offensive output here.
And the second one will not fall. Rainey Kirkendall battling for the rebound, knocks it out of bounds, and is going to go the direction of the Lady Cougars.
Naomi almost tapped it away.
Did a great job of defending the inbounds. Nice wraparound pass by Atkinson Roach. Nice job. The young lady has a little game with that one.
Great play from Roach.
Oh, Naomi gave it up inside to Ashley, and Ashley couldn't control it. Ashley was flashing across the lane. That's 6 turnovers now for the Lady Cardinals, 31-18, 3:40. She might have stepped in on the inbounds line, didn't she? I don't think it was a 5-second count.
No, I think they said she moved up and down the line.
Anyway, it worked out for the Lady Cardinals.
Cardinals will take it here with 3.5.
Crystal Alliance for 3, no good. Rainey Kirkendall with the rebound. She can't control it.
Her and Miller were battling for that ball
but
right
they're
there.
going to say it goes to the Lady. He pointed towards the Lady Cardinals direction, but now he's giving it to the Lady Cougars. It had to be the Lady Cougars ball.
I think he just pointed the wrong direction probably. Off the knee.
Now there's a turnover forced by the Lady Cardinals, and Rainey Kirkendall did a great job there reading what the inbounds pass was going to be.
Really great job there. So with 3:28 to go, let's see if the Cards can work some magic offensively here, get it rolling.
Lady Cardinals have actually been outscored this quarter 10 to 9.
Good job.
Rainey Kirkendall with the jumper. Nice job by Rainey.
Good job, just flash to that spot, catch, shoot, and get points.
Rainey now with 6 points. 3-pointer on the way.
Long rebound.
Short jumper, no good. Rebound is controlled by Naomi Davenport.
Naomi clears it out herself. Here she comes down the floor.
Nice power move by Angel Johnson.
Well done from the freshman from Baton Rouge.
10 players have now scored for the Lady Cardinals.
Excellent job.
I think we've got everybody in the scoring now except Deja Daniel.
Great effort
And
here.
she had an opportunity there in that quarter, earlier in the quarter.
She did. See how this works out here.
The runner's no good, but she's going to draw a foul going against Crystal Alliance. That's going to be Crystala's second foul, team 4th shooting foul. Shackie's going to check back into the game for the Lady Cardinals.
2:22 left here in this first half of play.
First free throw is good. Darius Whittington.
So Mills on as well.
I'd see the Lady Cardinals finish the quarter strong with a big spurt.
Yeah, they really would love to see that. It's only a 15-point game here.
Foul's going to be against Whittington. It's going to be the 4th team foul against the Lady Cougars, so one more foul and the Lady Cardinals will be in the double bonus. Both teams will be in the double bonus on the next fouls with 2:17 left in the half.
Looking Oh, that's well
Naomi
done.
Davenport for three. Naomi Davenport for three.
And getting back to that, Benny, as that play's being set up, I could see her winding around, got the screen there from number 3, Ashley Murray, and just steps into it. Love that movement.
Davenport now with 9, all on three-pointers, 38-20. Lady Cardinals have stepped up the defensive pressure here. Blocked by Davenport. Boy, Naomi, when she's on the floor, you're getting 110 from her.
I'm telling you, you get it on the offensive end, you get it on the rebounds, the ball movement. She can clear it out, take it coast to coast. Very impressed with her play again.
She is definitely not a scorer that takes time off on the defensive end.
Isn't that the truth?
Three-pointer on the way. As the shot clock was going off, it's going to be a shot clock violation.
Good defense again, just
Absolutely.
working around that.
It was. It really was great defense.
And what they can do, they can just hound you to the point where you lose awareness of the clock, and it ends up being a prayer from way beyond three-point arc.
38-20 now. Shaquilla Fowler for three, no good. Rebound's going to be controlled for and contested by Whittington. Lady Cougars on the run. Naomi tried to save it before it went out of bounds, but she couldn't get it done.
They got an initial hand on it and then almost saved it on that baseline. But it's not an exaggeration when you say she's all over the floor. She literally is in on seemingly every play.
Three-pointer on the way. Not going to be good off the top of the glass. Fowler lays it up, can't get it to go. Rebound controlled by Davis.
So under a minute to go here. Clock dwindling.
Shot on the way, just inside the three-point strike. And rebound controlled by Dominique Mills. Naomi Davenport for three, can't get it to fall. Rebound's going to be controlled by the Lady Cardinals, but there's going to be a foul underneath. It's going to go against number 33, Christina Canna, for the Lady Cougars. That's going to send Rainey to the free throw line to shoot two in the double bonus.
See if Rainey can come through at the free throw line here.
First one falls. Rainey now with 7 points in the game. Leading scorer for the Lady Cardinals in a balanced effort is Naomi Davenport with 9. And Rainey gets both of them to go.
So she's right there with her 8 point in the half.
Lady Cardinals averaging 74.3 on the season scoring. Rainey got her hand in, thought she was going to get a block, but they're going to say she made contact, so that's going to send the Lady Cougars to the free throw line to shoot two. But the Lady Cardinals will have plenty of time to work with after the free throws with 22.7 seconds.
Yeah, they should have time to get down and get a look, really good look at it. Doubling up Coastal Bend here in the first half, depending on what happens here.
First free throw is good by Davis, who's had a pretty nice first half. She's got 5 points now in the game. Monique Mills in for her sister Dominique, and Jordan Alexander is going to check in for Ashley Murray.
Good job of balanced scoring today here in this first half, Benny. I mean, they really moved the ball around.
Second free throw is no good. Rainey with the rebound, and the Lady Cardinals can play for one shot. I wouldn't be surprised to see him try to set Naomi Davenport up for a three.
That might not be a bad idea. She's only hit 3 of them already.
Jordan Alexander with the shot. Got it to fall.
Good job there. Just inside that three-point arc.
And that's going to be the end of the first half with the Lady Cardinals leading by a count of 42-21. They doubled up the Lady Cougars in the first half in a balanced scoring effort for the Lady Cardinals here in this Region 14 conference game. We're going to let you take a look at the Cardettes. They're going to have a performance to start the second half, and then we're going to step away And we'll be back on the other side to join you in the second half. Thank you for joining us here on the Cardinal Sports Network this afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, here they are, the TVCC Cardet Showgirls.
You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000 times again. All we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other, and we will rise, we will rise, we'll rise, we'll rise. And we'll rise up, I like the waves, we'll rise up, in spite of the ache, we'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again.
Finding success in life is a journey. Whatever road you're on, take the next step at Trinity Valley Community College. Attend one of the highest rated two-year colleges in America and receive a quality, affordable education. Visit tvcc.edu for more information.
And welcome back to Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym on the Cardinal Sports Network. We are at halftime. Halftime is winding down with the number 14 ranked Lady Cardinals leading by a 42-21 score over Coastal Bend Community College. In a game, the Lady Cardinals are trying to protect their lead in the Region 14 conference race. And as I bring in Tim Howard, Tim, I think the thing that stood out to us both the most in the first half was 10 of the 11 Lady Cardinals in uniform scored.
Yeah, that is super impressive. I mean, when you stop and think about just the unselfishness of the team, you know, because a lot of those points could have been, hey, I could force up a tough shot here, and or I can have good court awareness, good vision, get the ball off quick, and they've done that. And I've been just as impressed, equally impressed, with just the execution of screens and working off screens, double screens, working away from the ball. When you don't have the ball, a lot of times teams, what separates good to great is teams that, you know, kind of just take it easy, and that's not acceptable. And Coach Ewing does not, you know, prescribe that at all, and his teams execute today.
Lady Cardinals, as you see, we have told you, are up 42-21 here at halftime. I mentioned in the first meeting between these two teams, 106-63 Lady Cardinal win down in Beeville last month. The Lady Cardinals led that one 50-23 at halftime. So Lady Cardinals are just a little bit off where they were, and they've held Coastal Bend to 2 less points. Not that none of that matters. I'm just by comparison's sake.
So they're still, controlling this thing, and I anticipate them really playing well out of the blocks here, and just kind of putting their foot on the throat of the Cougars.
The Lady Cardinals are led in the first half, and Naomi Davenport, she had 3 3-pointers. All her points were on 3-pointers. Rainey Kirkendall had 8. Then you go down the list, you got Angel Johnson with 2, Crystal Lyons with 3, Ashley Murray with 2, Shaquila Fowler with 5, Malaysia McKinley with 4, Monique Mills with 3, Dominique Mills with 2, and Jordan Alexander with 4.
Good stuff there from the Cards. And you look at the 5 that left the floor to finish the second quarter. You got 9, 5, 4, 2, and 8 with Davenport.
You love seeing that. I mean, yeah, everybody wants that player that's going to score 20, 25 a game. But if you can get that balance up and down your lineup,
you can't stop that.
You can't stop that.
You try and put 2 or 3 people out there and slow one guy. Well, someone else gets a chance to rise up, and I think that's just kind of what we're getting to see today.
And one thing I don't think we're always talking about the things that Naomi Davenport does is we don't talk a lot about her unselfishness. It'd be real easy for her to want more shots than she takes, but she's very, very, very unselfish.
A team player, man, and it shows out there, and that really makes your team so much more team.
Well put, Tim. Well put.
Your teammates love that about people, because sometimes you get, hey, it's all about me, and it can create some divisiveness.
Naomi Davenport for 3, can't get the miss. Rainey Kirkendall with a putback.
Nicely
Rainey
done.
Kirkendall with 10 points now.
Kirkendall getting the board and the basket underneath.
Lady Cardinal strike first here in the second half. See the Lady Cardinals up on their toes defensively.
Yeah, really going to be working around that arch today. And what I noticed that first half, they were really able to extend the defense, force that 3 farther and farther as the half went along. Naomi.
Shot clock violation, but Naomi already had the turnover. Shack gives it up. Out top to Naomi. Fowler pulls up with the jumper, knocks it down. Shaquila Fowler.
Well done from Fowler. That gives her 7.
There's just something we were talking about. Naomi could have taken the 3 at the top of the key.
Yeah, absolutely. And many times, and who's going to falter? I mean, it's not like it's not in her repertoire, and she knocks it down. Great execution. But she said, you know what, let's work that ball and get them moving. As you work a team defensively, they tire so much quicker.
Wow.
Good shot.
Atkinson Roach just pulled up from about 25 feet and just hit that one.
She's had a couple of bombs today.
Naomi Davenport for 3. Naomi Davenport for 3, and that is Naomi Davenport's 80th 3-pointer on the season.
We talked about that in the break at half. Hey, her next one's going to put her at 80 on the year, and she comes out in the opening moments here in the second and gets it.
Didn't waste any time at all.
Stepped right into it, too. Beautiful shot. 12 points in the game for Davenport.
You can kind of sense that one coming. White with the drive. She's going to draw the foul. It's going to go against Naomi. That's going to be her first in the game. That's how active and how great Naomi is. She's very active in the game, and that's just her first foul at the 7:55 mark of the third quarter.
Really plays D with those feet, gets in good position.
White's first free throw attempt bounds off, so in that sense it was a good foul. Jordan Alexander checks into the game. She's got 4.
Watching that left hand there, I think she might have just dinged it. She was working it at the free throw line, and now probably just jammed a finger or something. All in a day's work.
Both free throws were missed. Jordan Alexander to Shacky. Interesting lineup on the floor. Oh, what a great pass from Rainey Kirkendall. And Malaysia tried the reverse layup.
The dog got it. I was ready to use a line that I can't use now because we missed the bucket, but I'll save it for another trick shot.
10-second count
Well, there you
defensively.
go. That's what it ended up being. Good stuff, though. Did that pass not remind you like going back in the day of a putt-putt golf course when you were a kid? Just through the windmill and up over the little, and there it went right through it.
Right through there.
Lady Cards up 25 now here in the third.
Rainey gives it up to Jordan. Jordan gives it up to Dominique, and Dominique knocks it down.
Nice touch, Dominique.
You got to know your Mills is around here.
Telling you, man, those Mills girls, tremendous.
51-24. Nice start to the half. Lady Cardinals led 42-21 at the half.
But they were
Not
going to get
sure how Coastal Bend came down with that one. There were two Lady Cardinals right in the way of the pass. Three-pointer on the way. They just fired up. It just fired up.
Whittington coming through there, the 5'6" freshman from Corpus Christi, Texas.
All Coastal Bend points here in the second half on three-pointers. 51-27. Just under 6.5 minutes left in the third quarter. 10 on the shot clock. Gets a nice pass down low to Rainey Kirkendall from Malaysia. Shot was blocked. There's 4 seconds on the shot clock. They force up a shot. Shacky knows she's got to get a shot off, and she does. And they're going to call a shot clock violation.
You know what? Going back to that play from Davis, Marilyn Davis, she did not look like she's in position. Then somehow got over there and got a block on that play. A great effort from
really was.
The youngster from Schulenburg.
Well, Nick Mills has checked back into the game along with Crystal Lyons.
Six minutes to go now here in the third.
She will fire up and shoot that ball.
Not shy with a shot.
Lady Carter's got to challenge that rebound more. They wound up coming down with the ball, but they really weren't in position to get the rebound.
Crystala.
Lyons with the drive. Dishes it off to Malaysia McHenry. Great job by Crystala Lyons.
Boy, she got around her on that right side, just drove baseline, and I think knew the whole time she's going to be streaking to the basket. Touch pass.
Have a media timeout at the 5:39 mark, and the Lady Cardinals comfortably in control, 53-27.
Of course, we talked about at the beginning of this broadcast, Benny, how important it was just to do what's expected today, because coming up on Wednesday night, both the men and the women are going to be traveling over to Wagstaff Gymnasium in Tyler, and that's going to be a huge evening.
Well, it will be. First place could potentially be on the line in both games, depending on the outcomes of today's game. If TJC goes down on the road and takes care of San Jacinto, then it absolutely will be first place to be on the line with one game left after that one. Yep. Lady Cardinals finish up at home against Kilgore, and Tyler has a pretty tough task in their final game. They've got to go to Brenham to play Glenn.
It's going to be interesting, and it always is in Region 14. Just a lot of great hoops. So we're at that time of the year where everything matters.
And the schedule doesn't always break down this way, but you just love it when the schedule breaks down with the Trinity Valley Tyler, the Trinity Valley Kilgores are finishing the season against each other.
It's always a fun way to the final.
We are returning to play after the media timeout. The Lady Cardinals on top 53-27 at the 5:39 mark of the third quarter.
Cardinals on the rise here in the third.
Coastal Bend has lived by the three-pointer today, which is what we told you going in they were going to do. A three-pointer on the way, no good. Rainey Kirkendall with the rebound.
Should have had a pie chart.
You know, Canna put up that shot. She's got 45 of those on the season.
Because I don't recall how many times that they've actually shot on the inside, Benny. I think every shot I recall has been, I should have been tracking that. I'm feeling like,
foul is charge number 5.
Because you ain't kidding, man. They will launch it all over, seem like behind the arc every time they shoot.
Crystal Lyons got the ball down low to Rainey. Rainey put up a shot from reverse layup, and she was fouled, and she will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
So with 5:14 to go here in the third, Kirkendall gets her.
Rainey came into the game averaging 4.1 points, Tim, and she's now got 11.
11 in the afternoon. Chance to add to it here, and still a long way to go in this ballgame. Good afternoon from Rainey.
Only gets one to fall. The rebound is controlled by Davis.
Almost got the steal there.
Yeah, Crystal got a piece of the ball. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebound is controlled by Malaysia McHenry as the Bird continues to fly around over the top of the action. Jordan Alexander with a baseline drive.
Man, if they get that start happening, man, that is going to be tough. Good take from Jordan.
Credit Jordan for reading the defense and knowing that was there.
And she had a moment like that earlier in the first half where she just exploded to the basket.
Three-pointer on the way, wildly missed. Rebound is controlled by McHenry. Lions on the run. Lions takes it the distance, lays it up, and almost lays it in. She's going to draw the foul.
Yeah, she's going to the free throw line here. Almost had that 3-point opportunity.
And we're going to take another media timeout. The media is using its timeouts today.
Media timeouts are working pretty hard here. 56-27.
At the 4:23 mark.
Yeah, still a good start, though, here in the third. I mean, if you look back over it, they came out and taking care of business as they needed to.
Well, Tim, let's catch folks up with Lady Cardinals softball because Kathleen and James Rodriguez's squad has got a great season going into 2 games scheduled today at the crossover tournament in Beaumont against Lamar State, Port Arthur, who they're playing right now, and then later on Butler, a very good Butler team out of Kansas later this afternoon. The Lady Cardinals are 14-4 on the season, and they are currently 2-0 in the crossover tournament. Now, their last 4 games are against tough outfits. I'm going to tell you, we're going to know a lot about the Lady Cardinals after these 4 games. Lamar State, maybe not so much. The Lady Cardinals have already handled them a couple of times this season, 3 times this season. But you look at that Butler game, the Galveston game, and the Blinn game, those are all going to be tough games to finish up that tournament.
Very much so. Monumental moments here in the early going of the 2017 season. But off to a brilliant start, 14-4 overall. And like you said, gonna test the metal a little bit here over the next couple of games.
And of course, Tim, we're very excited along with Casey Hale. You're going to be broadcasting a couple of Lady Cardinals softball doubleheaders coming up, and we'll start promoting those as they get closer. But we're glad that Casey Hale, our flagship station, is going to broadcast a couple of the softball doubleheaders this season.
Love hearing that opportunity to partner again with Trinity Valley, and good things going on here.
Crystal hits the first free throw, and it's a 30-point Lady Cardinal lead at the 4:23 mark.
A little bit off on the free throws today.
Foul over the back is going to go against Angel Johnson. I'm thinking of, you think of records that have fallen in this place. This may be a record today for birds flying over the over the game. I don't know that I've ever remembered that happening in here. Maybe it has through all the years, but that one today is getting a lot of airtime.
It has definitely. It's not camera shy. We'll put it that way.
Ellery made that bird a star now, I'm telling you.
Are you kidding me? Ellery's already got his social media platforms up and going. He'll be doing interviews on the Today Show by the end of the game.
3-pointer, no good. Foul underneath is going to go against Rainey Kirkendall. Rainey, I think, was in the wrong spot, wrong time. There's our birdie. There's our birdie. He looks like a blue jay, doesn't he? On cue, he flies off.
Don't mean to upset any Ranger fans looking in.
We've got to give that bird a name, folks.
It's funny. With 3:50 to go, third quarter of play.
I remember 3 shot on the way, banks it in by Canna. I remember 3 years ago down at Carthage, before they renovated the gym, they had 2 bats that lived in that gym.
Oh, my goodness.
And the Lady Cardinals, as Angel Johnson knocks down a 3-pointer.
Nice touch, Angel Johnson.
These bats during the Lady Cardinal game, one of them came out. And kids started screaming and clearing the floor. And I remember Rodrika Patton wouldn't play until the bird was gone away. And finally the bird went back in and hibernated, or whatever these birds do. And the game went on as planned.
That's amazing. That is funny. It's the behind-the-scenes stories here. But yeah, he's just comfortable as a bird on a wire can be.
Oh, you had to use that line. You've been waiting to use that line, Ed.
Had to.
3-pointer on the way. Got it.
Nice touch.
Whittington.
Great job. Yeah, Narias Whittington, she's got a nice touch on the ball, doesn't she?
Oh, nice pass by Naomi Davenport to Monique Mills.
Well, she really can hum the ball. Got it right there on the fly in a hurry.
Well, when the Lady Cardinals play like this and read each other and feed each other like that, I mean, it's just amazing to watch.
Yeah, fun to watch, and they're up 30 here with 2:40 to go.
3-pointer on the way. This one's no good. Daniel controls the rebound. Davenport on the run. Davenport gives it up to Mills. Mills out to Johnson. Back to Mills. Mills for three. Can't get it to fall. Crystal Lyons with the rebound. Crystal Lyons with the putback. Can't get it to fall. Lyons battles one more time and grabs the rebound. Gets it out to Mills. Back to Davenport.
Wow.
Over to Johnson.
Boy, I tell you what, I thought for sure that she's going to be able to go back up in the Giants.
What a pass from Naomi Davenport to Mills. Mills read the play, cut to the goal, and Naomi picked her up. My goodness, what teamwork that was.
I'm telling you, they have a connection there. You've talked a little bit about that connection before, where they, the mindset a la Edwards and Stamps. Sometimes we'll just see that back door open up, him and Preston, and much the same between those two today. They're reading each other's mail.
Mills now with 6 points in the game, came in averaging 2 points for 4. So again, Tim, that's a player who's raised her game today, her average.
Yeah, and it's all part of that equation.
And she's played a lot of minutes in this ball game.
Love seeing her getting her moment and executing with those times.
You can see the Lady Cardinal role players performing at a level now that we saw them performing at prior to everything that went down in Kilgore and the forfeits and everything that followed, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But you can see them kind of reaching that level again. Now, I know they're playing against an inferior opponent today, but you can't just dismiss the road win over Angelina Wednesday.
Angelina, that was a kind of a statement win there.
Daniel pulls another rebound.
25 there on the road. It's a pretty tough opponent.
Shaquila pulls up for the jumper. Can't get it to fall. Going to draw the foul inside. It's going to go against 33. Canna.
So a minute 49 left in this quarter of play here. The Cardinals well in control here and have been from the outset.
Lady Cardinals have put up 22 points in the quarter. Their line score right now is 22-20-22. Now 23. Fowler with 8 points in the game. She has one of the 3-pointers for the Lady Cardinals on the afternoon.
See if she can go another one here, grab another point.
Transfer from Illinois State. Know her folks are watching back home. Thank them for joining us on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Be proud of that young lady.
Met them on Shaquila's recruiting visit last spring.
She's playing really well for the Cards. Love that energy she brings to the floor.
Not about the three. They're always thinking about the three.
I was going to say, is there a time that they're not thinking of the three? Under 90 seconds to go now in the quarter. You just see Naomi trying to size her up on that three, about ready to.
Monique Mills pulls the rebound. Gives it up to Crystal. Crystal gets caught in. And Monique Mills picks up the loose ball but can't get it to fall.
Just bounced off that cylinder.
Nice pass. Entry pass by Kenya Haynes. It's going to draw the foul against Deja Daniel. She's going to go to the line to shoot two, but my goodness, what a pass.
Yeah, it was. She
looked like Magic Johnson. Remember how he used to kind of delay that pass before he made that hard push pass, that bounce pass, long bounce pass?
I'm telling you, she may be a president of the Lakers someday with that kind of pass like that.
Mikel Jones misses the first free throw. Michael, I'm sorry, it should be Michael.
Michael. But boy, yeah, exactly. Threaded the needle, got it right up in there.
And she misses both of them. And Daniel pulls another rebound. Daniel with 3 rebounds now in this quarter. Naomi Davenport gives it up to Mills. Mills off balance, has to give it up.
Here comes Crystal.
Lyons gives it up inside to Davenport.
Wow,
Davenport for 3. Can't get it to fall. Lyons with the shortest player on the floor, battling for the rebound. Can't come down with it. Less than a minute to go. And the Lady Cougars throw it away.
Boy, that's going to be disheartening if you're, Coach Derek Jackson over there, and you just think, all right, let's just win a series by series. Kind of gets. I'm telling you, Trinity Valley has stepped up their defensive game today.
Absolutely.
And they are guarding that perimeter and making them work extremely hard just to get a shot off.
Well, 10 on the shot clock. Mills wide open inside, lays it up and in. Monique Mills now with 9 points in the game.
Good job by Monique just to go strong to the basket.
Lady Cardinals got to defense the perimeter. They did, got a piece of the ball, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter, with the Lady Cardinals leading by a count of 68-32, scoring 26 points in that quarter and giving up 11. 26-11 scoring edge for the Lady Cardinals in that quarter.
Great job as, you look up and you got a 34-point lead. Trinity Valley trying to finish it strong here at home this afternoon with, this is one of those games where if you're Trinity Valley, there's not a lot that they can do to, if they win big, they're supposed to win big. There's really only a downside for them, and they have certainly answered the challenge today.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt about that. I have been pleased with the performance that the Lady Cardinals have put forward, and just the little things they're doing, and the things that just give you encouragement if you're a Lady Cardinal fan is you look up and down the scoring and you see 12 points, 9 points, 9 points, 6 points, 11 points, 5 points, 4 points. I mean, that's what you got to see, but more than that, Tim, and for me, just an observer of Lady Cardinal basketball, you see the role players accepting those roles and performing well in those roles.
They have, and not only, like I said, playing well, they've raised that level of expectation. They've accepted it and answering big today.
Lady Cardinals start the half with Dominique Mills, Shaquila Fowler, Naomi Davenport, Malaysia McHenry, and Ashley Murray on the floor. First possession, Coastal Bend, three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound controlled by, there she is, Ashley Murray.
Murray again getting into the flow.
Nice pass inside. It's going to be kicked, but it was a great pass inside, but it did go off the knee of the leg of a Coastal Bend player of getting the ball inside. I think it was Mills on the pass.
Final quarter of play. Whoa. She was ready to set the screen. Did you see that smile on her face? She's like, whoops, that was to me, wasn't it?
And that was the Lady Cardinals' three-pointers nailed by Whittington. That was the Lady Cardinals' first turnover of the second half and only 7th of the game.
And that was one of those turnovers that's really kind of an excuse me turnover. She turned to put a screen, but a turnover nonetheless. They get the three on the other end, so it's 33-point lead here.
Lady Cardinals, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dominic Mills, nice job, nice pass from Malaysia McHenry.
Well done there as she just drives hard to the basket. No one to stop her.
This is really heartening to see this Lady Cardinal performance because we haven't seen the Lady Cardinals in about 2 weeks now at home.
Yeah, and they've answered. Came out playing well. You could tell when they took the floor that they were glad to be home and a chance to play in front of their home crowd.
5 on the shot clock, and we got a timeout called by Coastal Bend trying to save the possession with 5 on the shot clock.
Yeah, they're going to have to manufacture something here pretty quick. Going to use this as a media timeout here.
At the 8:38 mark, rather, it's 70-35. You see the Lady Cardinals well in hand, and so the Lady Cardinals will go Wednesday to Tyler, be home here next Saturday against Kilgore. And that game will start at 2 o'clock, and we'll have that for you on the Cardinal Sports Network along with the men's game, which will follow at 4 o'clock.
So with a chance to kind of look over the remaining schedule for the Cardinals. Obviously, they've done what they needed to this afternoon. They'll have to go and Wednesday, that's going to be, you would imagine, always a tough place to play, but should be a full house there with school in session and a lot of people go home for the weekend, that kind of thing. won't be the case against TJC.
Yeah, it won't be the case. Of course, it'll be sophomore day at TJC. That's their last home game, so that'll be a special day for their fans and their sophomores and the families of those sophomores. So it'll be an emotional day. And, of course, last year, you remember, Lady Cardinals went over to TJC, ranked #1 in the nation, and TJC was coming off a 3-game losing streak and defeated the Lady Cardinals that afternoon.
I still remember that one.
I feel that way sometimes, too.
I don't know who's got the better deal. I mean, we're getting to see the Lady Cardinals, but he's getting some quality Z's.
Does the kid not know there's a bird flying above the floor?
There's some riveting entertainment going on besides what's on the floor.
And we're underway. Shot clock violation. They had 5. They called 5 the timeout to save the shot clock and reset because they were trapped in the corner. And then they, oh my goodness.
When it rains, it pours.
Well, it does. It sure
Even
does.
Inside sometimes.
It does. And unfortunate for the young ladies from Coastal Bend, their season's turned the way it has. 22-game losing streak coming into today. Davenport gives it up to Murray. Ashley Murray can't get it to fall. Went up strong with the shot, though.
Yeah, she did. I thought she was going to be able to.
Shackey got a piece of that ball. Coming up on 8 minutes left in the game. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Air ball. Rebound and putback is good by Darius Whittington.
So with 70-37 here, Davenport thought about it. She swung it.
Malaysia McHenry for 3. In and out. Rebound goes to the Lady Cougars. Davis controls. Coast to coast by Atkinson Roach. And you don't want to get sloppy.
Here come 5 fresh new Lady Cards coming in.
Gerald Ewing's thinking the same thing. I mean, come on.
I think he was calling for the bird, but the bird wasn't listening.
Shackey.
Look at her do her thing. Speaking of that bird, since it's already got its own webpage and everything, do you think that that bird flying by thinks that ball is like an attack in attack mode? You missed me again.
Maybe so. Maybe so. You never know with the bird.
Oh my goodness. Here's a
Whittington with the runner and going to go to the line for the and one.
Whittington's played well this afternoon. You know, she's had her moments. Gets another one there. Fresh subs coming in this ball game, though, for Coach Ewing and the Lady Cardinals.
Brand new lineup with Johnson, Mills, Jordan Alexander, Lyons, and Deja Daniel. 72-41, 6:54. Start unit gets a break. You love to sub 5 and 5 when you can, but I think he's trying to get his point across to those 5 that we can't get sloppy.
Right, and I think that, you know, when you got as much talent on the team as you do, you cherish this opportunity. Man, I get a chance to go out and make my moments count now. So here comes screen.
Johnson for 3. Can't get it to fall. Mills there for the rebound on the putback. Can't get it to fall. Alexander goes up for the rebound, but she goes up over the back.
They're going to get Jordan for the foul down low. Climbing on top. So with 6:24 left in this one, Trinity Valley up 30. Chance if they can to refocus and reposition themselves.
Lady Cardinals have been outscored 10-4 to start the quarter, which is unusual.
Yeah, I think that's what brought that change of pace, or the change of the lineup there. Gets some good pass again.
Davis battling strong is going to get the foul against Deja Daniel.
Yeah, Deja's already got 3. This will be her
fourth.
And she picked up number 4 now. So
Samantha Atkinson Roach has impressed me, the five freshman out of Katy. She's got some great passing abilities.
Yeah, and we've seen on a couple of occasions the bend around and nice shot.
Free throw falls for Davis. Davis now with 6 points in the game. Seems like more than that, as active as she's been.
White will check back in for Coastal Bend.
Second free throw rolls in. Lady Cardinals in a little bit of a scoring drought here after starting the quarter strong. Need to get a good look here, get an answer. Not let the game get completely ugly from their perspective. Alexander with a pull-up jumper, got it. She banked it.
I like the way she's playing today, looking for that shot of it and taking the drive and then dished it off several times. That time knocks it down off the glass.
Has 8 points now, came in averaging 7.4. Five on the shot clock. Whittington with a runner. This time she draws the foul but doesn't get the shot to fall. Nice little runner now from Whittington. We saw her make one earlier, and then she put that one up as well.
Yeah, and she's making a living at that line here. Up to the 5-minute mark. 5:12 left in this ballgame. One of the things that is so fun to watch the game within the game, away from the ball. You know, a lot of times, you know, people think, oh, well, this person scored, the leading scorer, whatever. The assist, the play down low, the screens, the rebounds, the footwork. I mean, it's all part of this symphony that brings out the product of Trinity Valley.
Crystal Alliance, coast to coast.
That's great effort right there from number 1 out of Dallas, Texas, Crystal Alliance.
6 points in the game.
Was determined there. She's just going coast to coast with that one.
76-46. Three-pointer on the way. Whittington knocks it down. I mean, they can hit the threes now, folks.
Yeah, they have had a lot of three-point action, and Coach Ewing, I think, said, you know what, we're going to talk about the three-pointers.
Yeah, I think he's tired of seeing that.
We're at least going to contest it.
If they do a great job of getting open for a three and making room for a three, that's one thing. But when they're just left wide open for a three, that's an entirely different thing, because you're going to be playing some teams now down the Tyler and Kilgore in particular, and then as the regional tournament, hopefully the national tournament unfolds,
Right.
They're going to have some three-point shooters that you're going to have to be able to defend.
You've got to have that mindset that's just unacceptable. Even if you're up by 30 plus, you've got to have that mentality that we can't let that happen. 27-point lead, that's still unacceptable. You got to be there. And so I think that's part of the conversation going on in the Cardinal huddle right now.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about that. And you want to finish strong. You want to finish this thing off. You had 68 points, after three quarters, and you don't want to wind up, and I don't think they will, but you don't want to wind up in the 70s.
Right.
You want to get up there in that 80 range somewhere there to have a productive quarter.
So here come the well, they've shown a lot of patience just waiting, because there's been several times they could attack. There's a good look for Alexander.
Alexander gets it into Mills. Mills to Johnson. Johnson with the move down low. Can't get it to fall. The rebound controlled by Davis for the Lady Cougars. Here comes Coastal Bend. Power move. Deja Daniel did a good job of defending that one. Three-pointer on the way. This one doesn't fall. Battle for the rebound, and the foul's going to be called against Deja Daniel, and I think that's going to be the afternoon for Deja Daniel.
She has picked up number 5, so she'll be gone. And that's going to be 5 new Cardinals coming into the ball game. Pick up 5.
G's going to keep doing it until he gets what he wants out of them.
It's a new rule.
But he is getting to work with 5-on-5 rotation here. You get the advantage of a 30-point lead if they had 35-point lead. And so you do get that luxury to do that.
And they're getting that opportunity to draw it up over here. I've seen a little heads up there. Here's what we're going to work on and go. And so even though you're up 30 or nearing that, you're in a situation where it's not a simulation. It's still a game, and you get a chance to do it against different people. It's one thing to do it in practice during the week. It's another thing to execute it during a game. So
Davis gets 1 of 2 to fall. 76-50, a 26-point Lady Cardinal lead at the 4-minute mark. Right now, if you're the Lady Cardinals, I would think that your goal is to finish this thing strong.
Absolutely.
And that's not the way you finish this thing strong.
Oh, little lazy pass. It's going to cost them 2 on the other end.
Lady Cardinals had a 19-point lead going into the fourth quarter against Coastal Bend a couple of weeks ago and wound up having to go to overtime to win that one. So you can't take anything for granted. Davenport with a turnaround jumper, knocks it down.
She is just great soft hands right there. Catching, shooting, scoring.
Now with 14 points in the game. Coming up on the 3-minute mark.
Yeah, I think Coach Ewing is over here looking at how this thing's going to end. He's even watching the body language on the sideline as that defense chant was actually started by the bench.
3-pointers, good. White. They keep knocking them down. They're going to keep shooting them. Nice job of Naomi Davenport getting the ball to Dominic Mills, and Dominic makes the layup and is going to go to the line for the and one.
She got the ball, had the presence of mind to get the dribble she needed, and then gets fouled with the basket. So here comes a 3-point play opportunity for Mills.
If Dominic can make this one, she will match her sister Monique's 9 points in the game.
It's 18 points for Mills. That's the way I would play it. I'm just telling you.
The Lady Cardinals will take it, and she knocks it down. So 9 from Monique Mills and 9 from Dominique Mills.
Great effort from both those young ladies. And Shackney almost got the steal there. Knocked it away.
Runner, no good. Shackey with the rebound.
Pushing that pace. Look at her go.
Davenport with the drive, dishes it off to McHenry. McHenry with the bucket.
Unselfish play again. We've talked about that. She could have pulled that herself, but great court awareness. Finds
3-pointer on the way. They're just going to let them shoot it, I guess.
Wow. That one was another nice touch, though.
Haynes with that one.
.15 on the shot clock.
Coming up on a minute and a half to go. Mills for 3. No good. Rebound goes to Haynes.
I want to point out, as that shot is no good, Davenport hustles all the way down the floor. That's an All-American there, and that's how she got to be an All-American. I mean, quite honestly, sometimes kids look at a scoreboard and, oh, this one's over, I'm just going to nonchalant. She hustled the whole way, got in position, and that's the sign of dedication, not only to oneself, but a leader for a team. That's the way you got to have it.
Absolutely is, Tim.
So under minute 15 to go now.
3-pointer on the way. That one was contested there, though.
That I was going to say it's a different shot when you got the contested, and that's what coach is asking for the effort. Guys, we've got to get there, get a hand in the face, close out, make them work.
You're the Lady Cardinals. You want to come down now and you want to finish this thing off here. This is probably your last shot you take. You might get to a dribble out mode soon. Rainey Kirkendall drives the baseline. Malaysia McHenry's there to clean it up.
Good job from McHenry.
Now with 10 points in the game.
McHenry in double figures.
We're going to take time to run down this Lady Cardinals scoring when the game's over with. As Whittington puts up a wild 3-pointer, it's no good. Lady Cardinals don't have to dribble it out because there's still time left on the shot clock. Davenport gives it up to Rainey. Rainey puts it up and in.
Great job that time of distribution, running the break. Look up there on that panel, that scoring panel, man. 14, 11, 10, 9, 13. I mean, good execution.
And now the Lady Cardinals can dribble this one out.
Yeah, 27-point lead with time dwindling here. 87-60. Davenport tempted, but she's going to dribble it out.
Yeah, they're going to dribble this out.
Sometimes instinct wants to take over. You know, if you're not careful, you'll launch and go, whoops.
And that's going to be the ball game of the Lady Cardinals scoring an 87-60 win over Coastal Bend to run their record to 22-5 on the season, 14-3 in conference play. Coastal Bend with a 23rd straight loss falls to 4-25 and 0-19. Tim, I'll let you collect your thoughts on the game. I'm going to run down the Lady Cardinals scoring, and then we'll wrap it up here from Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym. Just run down the Lady Cardinals scoring, not in order, but Angel Johnson had 5, Crystal Alliance had 6, Ashley Murray had 2, Naomi Davenport 14, Shaquila Fowler 11, Malaysia McHenry 10, Monique Mills 9, Dominique Mills 9, Jordan Alexander 8, and Rainey Kirkendall 13. So, Tim, your final thoughts.
Oh, they did the expected. You know, I mentioned in the broadcast that there wasn't a whole lot of upside for the Lady Cardinals. You're expected to win. You've got to win. But it wasn't just a win, but it was a good win. They get the big win. It'll look good on the charts, and they continue to build on the momentum that they've established Wednesday night and will continue to move forward.
I will mention from a Coastal Bend perspective, they put up 28 points in that fourth quarter, and those, is no surprise, came via three-point range, as we knew was going to be the case. Well, folks, that's going to wrap it up for this afternoon. Keep in mind we'll be back with you next Saturday for doubleheader action to close out the regular season when the Lady Cardinals and Cardinals play Kilgore at 2 and 4 p.m. We will hit your computer screen around 1:45, 1:50 on Saturday for the pregame of the women's game. Keep in mind the Lady Cardinals and Cardinals will both be in Tyler on Wednesday for 5:30 and 7:30 games. But until we see you next Saturday on the Cardinal Sports Network, for Tim Howard and the entire talented Cardinal Sports Network team, this is Benny Rogers giving you good afternoon from Leon Spencer Court at Cardinal Gym.